This video was shot and edited before Academy Awards, so I can't tell you how many Oscars the Imitation Game won. I will tell that in description of this video. At the moment I only know that it is nominated in 8 categories. Hi, welcome to 5 Minutes with Kvesti. Today I wanna talk about the Imitation Game. I promised to do this movie in my Oscar nomination post. The Imitation Game is only one of major Oscar nominations that I will do. I knew I wanted to see this movie as soon as I heard about it last November or something like that. And then I had to wait until this before I saw it. Last Friday was movie's release date in Finland. We got it with rest of the weird countries. Movie's bit hard to review for me because I have some expectations what I wanted to see in this movie. And movie didn't deliver. If I didn't have those expectations, I would have liked it much more. It is a good movie and I like it, but this review might give you too negative picture of it. If you are into history of computers or artificial intelligence, you will hear name Alan Turing many times. He made important work in both fronts. He is also known for breaking the Enigma code. And then there is this thing that he was gay man and he got convicted for being gay, and that drove him to suicide. This movie concentrates in breaking the Enigma code part. There are 2 other stories. One is where Alan Turing is still in school and he gets interested in encryptography. Another is investigation of incident that led to his conviction for being gay. Being father of modern computing and suicide were only mentioned in what happened to them text just before end. Like they weren't important things in his story. To me, Alan Turing's story is good example why we should fight against discrimination based on something as irrelevant as skin color, gender or sexual orientation. Because society drove him to suicide, we lost something that he could have given us. That was the thing that I really wanted from this movie. Movie tells something like this, but it was in Keira Knightley's character story. Society didn't want her to be part of Alan Turing's team, but because she was there, Alan Turing's team was successful breaking the Enigma code. It was kind of similar story, but it wasn't told as strongly as I would have liked. Father of modern computing thing was something that I wanted to see, but I understand that movies has to concentrate on something, and World War is more dramatic event than development of modern computing. But if they saw something of his work after the war, then that point that I mentioned would have been more powerful. Keira Knightley's characters and Alan Turing's romance was mild annoyance. Movie didn't make Alan Turing look anything but gay, which made this romance thing look something that wasn't supposed to be in this movie. I think I have gone through everything I didn't like in this movie. I really liked breaking the Enigma code part. I wish they would have concentrated on that only in this movie and then made sequel which told what happened after the war and made that story as good as breaking the Enigma code story was. Movie had few nice Easter eggs for us who know Alan Turing. For example, in interrogation scene, Alan Turing explains briefly what Turing test means. There were a few other things like that. They weren't explained, but they were there if you knew what to look for. Overall, movies worth watching. I don't usually watch drama movies, but I really liked this one. It was much better than I expected. I went to see it because of Alan Turing, but I will see it again because it was such a good movie. I wouldn't have minded one more hour of this if it told the story what happened after the war. But then this movie would have been over 3 hours long, and maybe that would have been too much for some. That was it for this time. See you next time.